Welcoming you to the NBA Sports. Excited, I mean thrilled to be here with, well, for the Sun, a big contributor over this recent stretch of games. Shaq, what's been the change for him?
What's up, y'all?
You know, he's playing under control, Ernie. He's not trying to do too much with each possession. You know, he's also being more aggressive, taking the initiative. You know, he's just going at people.
Back and enjoy this presentation of NBA basketball on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan, and here with me tonight, Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and Doris Burke reporting from the sideline. The Celtics are looking to grab one here for the home fans in Boston before heading out on the road. These guys are hot, no doubt about it, continuing to put up win after win.
This is an incredible atmosphere in this building, Kevin. I mean, their winning streak has continued to grow. As it has, their fans' excitement has grown right along with it.
And you know what? You can feel it in the air, guys. The home crowd energized. And I'll tell you what, right now, this is one of the toughest buildings you are going to ever compete in when you talk about trying to play on the road in the NBA.
Looking at the starting five for the Phoenix Suns. Tucker and Morris holding the forward spots. Brandon Knight is out there at Bledsoe. And it's Chandler in at the 5. Out to the wing. Here's Tucker. That's good. The assist that time from Knight. Smith outside. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Ooh, that's as forceful a finish as you're ever going to see out of this guy.
Well, gee, it adds now to their lead in spectacular fashion.
And, you know, that lead's only going to grow if they're not prepared to defend a little more staunchly than that.
And he just big-boyed it right there. The height advantage he's got down low, really difficult for them to defend.
The Celtics shooting their first free throw of the night here. Now, here is Knight. 14 points from him the last game against Milwaukee.
And how about how opportunistic he was defensively? Steal after steal for him in that game just showed the quickness of his hands and anticipation.
They've been hot here early, dropping them in left and right.
Rolling, rolling, rolling. We'll see how long they can keep it going.
And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back.
Yeah, 2 turnovers already in just the first few minutes. Clearly a bit careless. They need him to refocus.
Inside. Smith finishing it off.
Another basket here, and they have really come out of the gates fast in the first quarter, Kevin.
So for Phoenix, their last game a loss to the Milwaukee Bucks.
Yeah, foul trouble early on, I thought, set the tone in that game, and it just made it difficult for them to get over the hump.
Yeah, it really got them out of sync, and that hurt them big time. Forced them to go much deeper into their bench than they would have liked to.
Now here is Smith, who's coming off an unbelievably high-scoring game.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting in the paint and keep scoring points. Keep it going.
A lot you can do as a defense when they keep
to the inside. Here's Tucker, and 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Celtics.
Well, I think the defensive aggressiveness on display here has caught them off guard. Playing airtight defense and coming up with the steals.
And also defensively, they've been able to cause some turnovers tonight. And that also builds confidence and gives you momentum.
And stolen by Knight.
Gosh.
Out to the right wing. Down low. Here's Bledsoe. And he banks in the layup. Bledsoe's got his first bucket of the night.
Defensively, that possession better not start a trend because they just handed him 2 points.
Here's Smith. It's good again, and an excellent 7 for 8 shooting night so far.
Really not hard to see why they're giving up points on this run. I mean, they've just given them too many looks inside.
Yeah, and usually when a team goes on a run like this, it's because they are getting too many opportunities on the inside. Make them beat you from deep.
Here's Thomas. Phoenix able to drain the 3. Lets it go from 14. And it's Boston with another.
They're really struggling defensively, giving up too many easy buckets.
It's a great point. Really an embarrassing performance defensively, and the coaching staff can't be happy.
Boston making some changes. David Lee's checked in
life.
for Jared Sullinger. Jay Crowder comes in for Smith. And Smart subbed in for Bradley. Warren's checked in for the Suns. Chalmers comes in for Brandon Knight. Count that one.
You know, they've scored several times already here in the first quarter down low. I like that.
It's like a running game in football. When you can pound the basketball inside, it also allows you to control a team's transition.
Here is Thomas. Following the basket by Markieff Morris. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Smart. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
And the offense has come together immediately. I mean, they're threatening to run away with this thing already.
Greg, it's hard to...
Making some changes. Jared Sullinger's checked in for Lee. Smith comes in for Crowder. And Bradley's subbed in for Smart. Phoenix also making some changes. P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for Morris. And Knight subbed in for Mario Chalmers. Suns trail by 9, setting the floor for the Suns. Bledsoe and Knight are the backcourt. Warren is out there with Chandler, and it's Tucker in at the small forward.
Oh my gosh.
Knight dishes to Bledsoe.
That's mismatched. You go guard him.
Deflects the pass.
No.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Listen, 84 is a really good number to post at the foul line, and that's where he's at on the year.
You know, even in games where he hasn't been at his best this season, he still managed to get it done at the charity stripe when he gets his opportunities.
And we play just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Doris Burke. Hey, Doris.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Trailblazers was simply terrific. He ended with an amazing number of points, as he usually does, really knocking down shots from beyond the arc. What a show it was as he put up some really amazing numbers when it was all said and done. Even we marveled at his performance, Kevin.
Great job, Doris. Thank you, guys. It's going to be very interesting to see if he can stay in a role like that tonight.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes those hot streaks can last for days, and I'm sure they'll be feeding him the basketball, hoping he's still got that mojo working.
Well, they ought to. I mean, when you've got a thoroughbred like him, I think you've got to ride him for as long as he'll carry you.
Now, here's Warren. Guarded by Bradley. It's tipped. And it goes out of bounds. That one is off Smith. Doubled by Smith. Warren kicks it to Tucker. Got a piece of it. The feed tonight. Bledsoe against Bradley.
That Terrence Ross.
And so here's Phoenix. Boston leading by 11.
Just like Terrence Ross.
The dish to Smith. And a powerful one-handed slam.
Really nice dime dropping there. Playmaking ability is exactly what you get from Isaiah Thomas.
Here's Tucker and the rejection by Smith. And even 3-on-3 break. Tries to keep it alive. Out of bounds. Phoenix will take possession.
Oh. Yeah, I'll just show you. Pocket.
Second quarter play with almost 3 minutes gone. And the foul called on Freak. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul.
On defense, Boston. Bledsoe kicks to Chandler. And stolen by Jordan. Pass to Smith. And it's good. Looking quite sharp with 10 of 12 shooting tonight.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness, Greg. I mean, if they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
And it's Bledsoe off the drive. They can't stop the run with that one.
That's something they need to do more of. Get after it on the glass. Go get those balls.
Mark, it wouldn't hurt Some extra possessions would definitely help narrow the gap and maybe swing the momentum.
Those defenders look like they're out of gas. I mean, they're getting pushed around on the low block.
Yeah, but they better rally soon because they've given up 3 straight buckets in the paint.
Boston making a switch here. Jones is checked in, and a change for the Suns. Stauskas is checked in to the inside. Chandler, marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Jordan the screen. Here's Smith, and he comes off the screen and slams it through.
And that's such solid, fundamental basketball on display right there, guys.
You talk about it all the time, Greg. Yeah, great use of the pick to set up the dunk.
And, guys, it was a terrific understanding between teammates that made that possible. They really did read each other well there.
Look at my new tattoos.
Find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Hey guys, well Brad Stevens had some advice.
I want to do this, bro. This is freeze it, dude. Freeze you on this, dude. Yeah.
Now, here's Thomas. Smith for 3. That's in there. Thomas with the assist. Thomas got assist number 8 now on the night.
And I like the job they've done with working the basketball. They've been moving and...
I'm freaking reviving. Getting right beside me. Freaking reviving. We going reviving. We getting them fun.
And as we begin the second half, first half wasn't even close, guys, and we'll see if there is a comeback on our hands or more of the same as we get the third quarter started.
Then a stellar outing in this one for Smith. He's got 30 points, and he sprayed home 3 3-pointers as well.
This is really production personified from long range.
Third quarter action getting rolling right now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. On the court for the Celtics, Thomas is the point with Brent. And he uses both hands to jam it in.
Yep, he's their leading scorer, Kevin, in this game, and has been the dominant figure today. No doubt about it.
Chandler with a screen for Knight. The pass to Chandler. Here's Tucker. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Really crisp.
Oh my God, his foot was not on the line. I swear to God, his foot was not on the line. I swear to God, his foot was not on the line. His foot was not on the line. Look at this man's feet. And I guess it's behind the line. No. Look at the old man. Look at that dude in the blue shirt right there. Let's zoom in on him. Hello, dude. Oh, that's kind of gay. Zoom out. Foot was not on the line, sir. Look at his foot. It's not on the line. Well, it is on the line, but still. Look at that man's feet. Look at that man's feet. Look at his feet. Look at his tattoos, though. Look at my boy freak tattoos, though. Get tattoos. If I want me to, I can put out a tattoo display.
Intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Celtics leading by 23.
I'm going to Chicago.
Thomas kicks to Smith. It's stolen by Morris. And it's Chandler top of the key. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot two.
Chandler, boy, you know.
It's going to be on DeAndre Jordan.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straight forward call. Simple.
He hits the second from the line. Boston's gone a terrific 5 of 6 from beyond the arc in this game. Smith for 3. Good, and the assist goes to Thomas. Thomas got 9 assists in the game. Great passing.
And he's had an excellent performance overall from the field.
Knight, that's a 2-pointer. Will not go. This is off the front iron.
You got to give them a lot of credit for the job they've done on the backboards.
They've done a lot of things well today, but really it's about what they've done on the backboard that's at the top of that list.
Man, I don't know what happened right there.
It's not funny.
Basically walked out of bounds.
Where you going?
To the middle. He's looking for Tucker and finds him, and the shot is good. Tucker's got 11 points.
They're doing work here in the second half. 3 or 4 to start.
Nice shot by Smith.
That makes 3 in a row to start the second half.
The Suns have gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. Knight passes to Chandler. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. 9 points in the game so far.
Everything going to plan here to start the third. 80% shooting thus far.
Here's Smith. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
Yet another bucket in close. That's how he's earning his points today.
Boston making a switch here. Crowder's checked in. Booker, he's checked in for Phoenix. To the paint. And he uses the glass on the layup. Booker's got his second bucket of the night.
They're doing their best to erase the deficit here with some smart passes and some good shooting. I mean, those two things go hand in hand. If you're going to make shots,
like,
passes have to be on target and on time.
And he's on his way to put up a big 3-point total.
To the inside. Yes, and Knight with the assist that time.
That's good, I guess.
Knight's got assist number 7 for him tonight.
Nice job creating for the easy deuce.
Oh, you need to do you.
By Sullinger.
Flying high and
I'm not live broadcasting. Ooh, I'm not live broadcasting because I gotta go.
And really, he does that one as well as anyone. It's like his signature move once he goes airborne.
And now Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
I was able to listen in on what Jeff Hornacek had to say to his team.
It's only gonna
he
load up
made no
after I get
mistake
done.
that their plan was to
That's
run
how you.
their offense
It's
through
showing.
Morris.
That's showing people that
Coach has a lot of
that
faith
I'm
in him
gonna
offensively and
not
let his players
upload
know it,
video.
insisting that he be at the forefront of what they do at that end of the court from here on out. Clearly, some adjustments there had to be made because the time left for a comeback is quickly running out. Kevin, over to you.
And thanks for that story, Doris.
Yes, but
And
my
it's Smith
gameplay not gonna
penetrating.
come until
That
like
drops.
after I get
Smith's
done.
got 45 points.
What a top-notch game he's having. He's gotten them in front, and it sure seemed like he's going to keep them there. All by himself.
And that's the classic 1-2 punch right there. I mean, nice steal. And then how about the elevation, Kevin, on the finish?
And Greg, nothing spurs some quick offense like a great play defensively.
That indicates the importance of great on-the-ball defense, as was displayed right there.
Special thanks to Kia for that sweet Kia Slam Cam replay. Henson checked in for Boston. Lee comes in for Sullinger. And then for Phoenix, Brian Roberts comes in for Morris. And it's Chalmers in for Knight. The Suns have not shot all that well from the free throw line.
Right
6
there.
of 11.
That's what they leave them like
And
right
they've
there.
been ordinary on the season as well, just about 75% from the line.
Try to tell you.
Both shots good from the stripe. The Celtics have gone an unbelievable 8 of 8 shooting since halftime. Must have been some kind of pep talk in that locker room. Picked by Lee. The drive by Smith. Stolen by Chalmers.
Like, I just chuck Tyson Chandler and then...
Here's Booker. Passes to Roberts. Feeds it to Chalmers.
For the Suns. I'm not going back, but...
Chandler with a screen for Chalmers. Loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in.
The offense is clicking for him this half. Absolutely clicking. I mean, everything on point and on target.
And again, another shot trained there from Smith. Smith's got 49 points in the game. Poked loose. There's a good screen.
Let's go. You better do it.
Here's Crowder. Good, and Smart gets the assist. Crowder's got his third basket of the night right there. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Celtics?
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ball game.
Yeah, but also, they haven't missed a beat in terms of their fast break game. That's been equally as effective all night long.
You can see that they're not as aggressive from the three-point arc. They had far more attempts in the first half.
Smith, and he goes in for the dunk.
Really good example there of some fine interior passing before that basket.
And another fast break for Boston. Celtics running. Oh!
Kevin, what kind of confidence do you have to even try something like that?
It takes a lot of guts. You're right. He's got him, though. He has got him.
Guys, more than guts and guile, how about the skills to go along with them? That gives you the full package.
Crowder with the steal. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. And that one's good. Smith's got 55.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
And, Greg, those looks they're allowing are almost automatic.
Now here's Booker, guarded closely. Launches it. No good.
Outstanding perimeter defense there.
Here we go, Boston. Now coming to the court on your
And thanks again for joining us. Let's see what happens here in the fourth. Boston's gotten all but one of the three-pointers to go down in this game. They've gone 7 of 8 so far. On the court now for the Suns, getting going here in the fourth. They've got P.J. Tucker. Stauskas is out there with Brian Roberts. And it's Villar in at the 5 spot. Young dishes to Smith. And he hits the jump shot. Smith's got 57 points.
It's such a steady hand. I mean, he's one of those guys.
Snap, blind.
That's really allowed them to take the lead.
Oh, my gosh.
Well, he's just so reliable and dependable and consistent, especially here.
Turkey.
Pass to Watkins. Plenty of space. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron.
Who not that good?
Well, they're really making a point of keeping the ball moving around.
Yeah, I'm going to either get him
teamwork. I mean, everybody's involved and engaged. It's just a thing of beauty to watch.
It is, and Clark, that's the key. The D can't focus on one player, and no matter what anybody tells you, that ball will always move quicker than the defender.
Doubled by Smith.
Oh, they gave him a lot of ball. Oh, I'm about to say.
Plays it up and banks it in.
That is some real serious dime dropping there. Exquisite assist.
The drive by Smith.
No, you're not.
You can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3.
He's doing it all for them right now on the offensive side. No matter what the defense has done, they haven't been able to find an answer to stop him, and he's had an answer for every defense he's seen.
Same here.
Catching up on the changes for Phoenix. Markieff Morris comes in for P.J. Tucker.
Like
and it's Eric Bledsoe in for Brian Roberts. To the wing right side. Passes it to Watkins. Shot from free throw range. And Boston with the rebound.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Stauskas kicks to Bledsoe. There's the screen. Pass to Bullard. Here's Watkins. Gets an open look and hits.
Really hard to find fault with anything he's doing this quarter, at least at the offensive end.
No one near Smith as he lets it go. And again, Boston with the triple.
Seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. I mean, that's just exquisite ball movement.
And that's because the ball is looking for the best shot, and it's really paid off for them during the run.
That free throw good from Bledsoe.
The story in the first half was their low free throw percentage. They've corrected that here in the second half, and hopefully they can build on it as this game continues to progress.
Looking at who's out there now for the Celtics. Sullinger comes in for John Henson, and it's Avery Bradley in for Young. It's blocked. Now Bledsoe. In the corner, it's Morris. Good, and Bledsoe gets the assist. Bledsoe's got his 4th assist in this one.
Boy, they've been terrific from beyond here in the second.
Exactly what the doctor ordered. Those 3-point bombs will erase the deficit quickly if they can keep it up.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And, Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Here's Smith. And again, it's Boston converting.
This switch has definitely been flipped to on this quarter, guys.
The Suns have gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the 4th. Bledsoe left side. He kicks it to Stauskas. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Really good awareness right there on the assist.
The Celtics have gone on a tear here in the 4th. They're 8 of 9 on field goal attempts in the quarter. Rozier, the pass to Smith. Pulls it up. And there are the Celtics with another basket.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
And it's Bledsoe off the drive. Rebound by Smith.
Boy, he blew the easy 2 by profile. Trying to look good. That's a bad decision and poor execution.
An amazing finish with a hand right in his face.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Well, once they recognized the advantage they had inside, it made a lot of sense just to continue to attack that area.
Tries from 16. Again, the Celtics good for 2.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Celtics.
Yeah, because I'm pretty sure you commented like 100
performance
times.
Across the board.
Yeah.
They were just at times toying with.
Yeah, like
I know you
watching a cat play with a mouse, Kevin, quite honestly. They were able to do more or less, whatever they wanted to do.
And so checking out their record tonight, that'll mark win number 32 overall.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And that next meeting, Greg, will be their second and final game of the season series, being in opposite conferences. So you bet nobody wants to get swept even in a 2-game season series. I think the next game will be hotly contested.
And when you look back at this one, what an amazing performance.
Oh, you bet not
a
Kendrick, man.
Every time he shot it, it seemed like it was going to drop in. And if it didn't, everyone was surprised.
Yeah.
From beyond the arc,
You got more?
And the Celtics hit again from deep.
This is a serious.
See, I haven't been video. I haven't sent out no video.
Yeah, I agree with
like
you. Just not backing off here. I mean, they're looking to close this one
yes,
out.
he did. He just sent one like
what
yesterday.
a time to have this kind of surge.
And here's Boston.
Well, he been doing one on NBA Live 16.
Just 2
I haven't
seconds
been doing
between
one
shot clock and game clock.
And I was like really playing with it.
Sullinger with a screen. Wow. It's a beautiful jam.
And that's just a little more for these fans to cheer about
as
they get ready to celebrate a W.
Well, let the party start. The celebration begins, and they're going to let their guys hear it.
Shoot
From
it.
about 19 feet. And he drops that one in.
And as they continue to just dominate this game, you have to wonder how much can they win by.
Well, it's on the verge of getting out of hand, Greg. You could.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Frequency vibrations. Frequency vibrations. Frequency vibrations. Frequency vibrations.
Hey y'all, Ernie Johnson here along with Kenny Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. Welcome back for the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Freak. An absolutely astounding and historic night for him here in this game. He was simply unstoppable in what can only be described as a masterful performance.
He was literally unstoppable tonight, Ernie. Those defenders that were trying to guard him are going to have nightmares tonight. He put on a clinic on how to break down the defense. With that kind of performance, it's going to be hard to repeat it.
Seeing Freak dominate the way he did tonight reminded me of watching him play in high school. He was a man among boys. He was a 4-time consensus All-American back then. Overall, great game.
That's the end of the video.
And that'll do it for tonight. For Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin
That was
Harlan,
the end of the video.
and our illustrious 2K Sports crew. This is Ernie Johnson. Have a good night, everybody.
Start rubbing your head, Kenny Smith.
You know there's no post fadeaway badge?
Oh, it's on. It's on. It's called Fade. I got that. Hold on, I'll be back.